Welcome.
First and goal. Mahomes swings it. It's there! Hardman! Jackpot! Kansas City! Ready, down! Put.
Hello? You play to win the game. I want winners. I want people that want to win.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome into the show. It's the Play Call Sheet. I am Dale. We got Coach Lee in the house. What's up, Coach?
What's the damn deal?
All right, and Metal Watt in the house. What's up?
What up, baby? It's Monday. It's
Monday night football going
Battle
on.
of Texas, baby. You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna hold the throne down? I guess this is the last positive, shouty game we'll have as fans. But I'm eager to see that. You know, the Houston Texans versus the Dallas Cowboys.
Nah, Houston already BSing, man.
I'm not. I mean, about 4 minutes ago, I was talking at the Dale like, man, this is crazy. Oh, and then the pick happened. You know, so we got some life in this game, at least.
Fuck that. We need L's. Fuck that. We don't need nothing. We need L's.
I don't know what happened on that last offensive sequence, but it broke my heart a little bit what transpired. Met a coach Dale in the studio tonight. We'll get Batman, Superman, whatever he want to call himself. We'll get my man Will in the studio in the building as well. You know how we do it over here on the Play Call Sheet every Monday, man. Shits and giggles in regards to the NFL week. Throw some little college tantrums in there as well.
Yes.
And as well, man, just enjoy yourselves, man. You guys and girls may be watching the game, but we are too in a sense. So come ride with us. Like, share, and subscribe. STWF TV. Shout out to BS and Ben Media. Give them a subscribe push too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And, look, we've got the Dallas Cowboys and the Houston Texans game going on right now. We're watching live along with two Cowboy fans. You guys will be able to get to hear their takes live on air, and their feelings and all this kind of good stuff. It's a great thing. You guys, I'm telling you, guys are doing the Lord's work out here doing podcasts while you're watching the game.
I was gonna call myself out tonight, but we have a fabulous podcast, and you know, if I call out sick during the session of the podcast, maybe that'll be a lot better than just calling out and not coming at all. But we're gonna ride out, you know what I'm saying, until we can. Obviously, with Cowboys fans, we're gonna go tune into some of the game, you know, without being distracted. You know, podcast is a distraction in a positive way, in a negative way. Tonight is just one of those nights, Monday Night Football, regardless of the schedule and regardless of the record. You know what I'm saying? Just to be on a Monday night is a good fit.
Yep. That's it. So yeah, man, let's get to talking about some football that happened in week 11. Of course, let's start off with the injuries. Some of the top injuries I saw is Roquan Smith dealing with the hamstring injury, left the game. Alex Anzalone from Detroit, broken forearm.
Right?
Huh?
Is he out for the season, correct?
Anzalone, yeah, that's broken forearm. Yeah, you can be out the season.
Yes, he actually wrote Twitter today. Thank you, everyone, for the well wishes. As an athlete, a lot of times you think, why did this have to happen? But I like to think about all the countless reps. Something bad didn't happen. I'm beyond blessed. I'll be back in no time, fresh and ready to know.
Oh, Stingley, LSU.
I can't do shit right.
Right, baby. There you go. That's DBU right there. Okay. That's it. We will talk about LSU coming up too. Wide receiver Gabe Davis has a meniscus tear, so he's going to be out too the rest of the year.
And this season-ending surgery required. Absolutely.
Yeah. Eric McCoy, who just came back from injury, is now injured again with the groin injury. So that sucks for the Saints starting center. Hopefully he can come back sooner than he did with his last injury. Nick Bosa suffered an oblique injury during a sack in the third quarter. So gotta keep an eye on that one.
He'll be reevaluated. They said I think he'll be evaluated during the week. This week coming up.
Yep. Let's see. And Darwood Jones, the offensive tackle from Cleveland, fractured his ankle, so he is done as well. So sorry for those guys and the injuries and everything like that. That sucks. So would you guys see this week that kind of stood out for you?
Kansas City can get beat.
Yeah,
Buffalo's playing some solid ball. Aaron Rodgers is done. I just name a few. And there's a little bit of bubbling going around talking about, is Shanahan possibly on the hot seat?
Kyle Shanahan?
Yep.
Tell Will to go to his history. Tell Will to go to his web history, and he'll be able to get the link. But we'll send him the link in a few minutes, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a OG session right now, Will. Oh, well, see, he has the link. You don't need the link. He over here bugging out. Give me the link. Give me the link. And now he can't get it. Look at the internet.
It's the internet. That's why you're getting news.
Don't make me kill my dog, bro. I'm just saying.
This ain't 04, bro. This ain't 04. What's going on?
What's good, fellas?
What's good, man?
But coach, you did throw some good punches there with from your eyes. What your eyes seen this weekend. For me, we probably have to start taking Pittsburgh a little bit seriously. We have, but in past time they haven't been able to do the things that they should be able to do. That was a stellar game yesterday from them against a good Ravens team.
Yes.
Another thing I seen yesterday that I'm like, okay, is the same thing about the Chargers in a sense. They are just playing great football, man. And the Bengals on the other side, you can't continue to lose games like this, man. We've seen teams in the NFL lose games like this, and the overall result of it has not gone in their favor. You can't continue to lose close games like this at all. And that's for me just watching that game last night. Yes, absolutely.
You said a magic word. Jake might appear. You said Bengals, so he might be here real soon. He got a whole thing about that going on. So I won't delve into what he's gonna definitely bring the minute he gets back on. But what I'll say is, yeah, Bengals suck. Defense not good. I think we know that. I think we knew that before this weekend, and we just saw it even more. They still have probably the best trio of two receivers and a quarterback. Rams only one I'd honorably mention there. They got to figure out that defense. Jake did say earlier in the post that that line has gotten better. Yes, that line is better from when they went to the bowl and the line that got him killed, but still not a great line. They need a running game as well, but that's just about the Bengals. What else did we see? Oh, yeah, that's the other thing I saw. I'm glad you pulled this up. I assume this is about two different kickers completely shanking left.
I mean, isn't this the reason they lost?
This is basically this was like half the league this week. I feel like
Yeah,
Hopkins did it too. Hopkins, he shanked 2 to the left, and they were all to the left. I feel.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on in the league, but they got to figure that shit out.
I mean, that's pretty much what happened. And
Kicker's gonna kick her, I guess, but
it went in the favor for the Saints this week too. So kickers can't
went in the favor for a couple teams. Went in the favor for Green Bay against Chicago. Block field goal. I mean, that was a block, but I mean 46-yarder, but at the same time, it was a block. So it's like from the blocks to the missed field goals, it's like they the second lowest paid position in the league. You're shaving points off that. That's not good.
oh, Bobby, I'm sorry. Are your Saints doing what I tell you guys are always going to do because you keep wanting to try hard for half every season? Is that what's happening?
This is exactly what I explained was going to happen when a coach was up there reading the draft order. I'm like, it don't matter. That's not what Saints going to finish at. I know what they going to do. They doing it.
Why?
No. And I won't even say they're doing it right now. That's ultimately no. Ultimately, right now, if you look at the schedule, that they had over the course of the last month, I mean, these are pretty much games that they should win, in a sense. So they're really just maintained right now. Now the answer will be the end of the season. If for some reason this team as constructed right now picks up some steam in the NFC South where you're a game and a half back and the Falcons don't look like the prime team, the Buccaneers are dealing with injuries, and
get to that.
is going to be at the bottom. This division, as it's been the last 2, 3, 4 years, is going to end up with a losing team, with a losing record, possibly going to the playoffs. That's what it smells like.
Oh, we're going to get to that. Oh, yeah, trust me, we get to that.
Hey, if you're in a situation like this, man, you have to continue to play. It's going to be interesting to see which team comes out of this. Is this situation here? Because this is
I mean, look, just look at it right here. Here's our girl. All right, everybody's favorite girl. You see her back there. She's so pretty.
Hey,
it's hope.
I told y'all about hope, and it's a dangerous drug. I tell you,
it's hope. She's so damn fine. Can't nobody quit her. You see all them teams on the left?
The only
Chicago
drug in
Bears,
sports,
4-6.
the only drug in sports more dangerous than hope is nostalgia. So, yeah.
And none of those things happen in Cincinnati.
Yeah, no, neither. You're right. He's not wrong.
None of those things happen in Cincinnati. And this we've been talking about that in regards to Cincinnati for a few years. There's only so much that juggernaut offense can do. There's only so much you can do.
Bobby, you're stupid.
When you get into a situation where your defense can't hold at all,
that's crazy.
And you got to remember that offense dug out last night against the Chargers. They had to dig in to just get back in the game. So that defense is crazy. But in the fans of the Saints, man, keep playing, Dale. This division is giving y'all hope to keep playing, and hopefully, for your sake, these other teams do some stupid shit. So then y'all can,
What I will say is, though, and this is, I hate even having to say this, but Saints fans actually should be kind of optimistic moving forward. Here's why.
Bill, anybody got time for that?
No.
He's not with me, dude.
No, I'm saying. See, look, I try to be nice once, and here we are. Now, look, here's why I say that. I say that because there's absolutely no reason that we couldn't have seen y'all lay down, and y'all haven't laid down. Y'all still fighting. I think your team clearly showed at the beginning of the year that y'all can play football, but your margin of error is almost zero. So if anyone's out, if anyone's hurt, you don't have the depth to make up for that. So and then you got receivers hurt, which is, like you've said ad nauseum on this show, is the depth isn't there for y'all. So I do think you got brighter horizons. They're gonna move on from the coach. He's terrible. Obviously, the interim's not gonna be the guy. You already fired your guy.
What? Wait, what?
You like him?
He's 2-0. The man's got the best record in NFL history.
Oh,
But you know how it is.
Here we go.
But you know it's the interim pop. You know it's the interim pop. And also, one of those games are against your rivals who, it doesn't matter who's coaching, you can play those games.
Hey, you better win that damn game.
No, I know. And you did. You did what you're supposed to. All I'm saying is I think there's a little reason to be somewhat optimistic. That's all I'm saying. Do you think you're going to stick with him as a coach?
I honestly don't know what they're going to do
okay.
at the coach position. But
he really ain't for that. I passed through it just to like to not.
Let's go, Houston.
Houston with another touchdown. Joe Mixon is second of the game. First one.
Mixon second touchdown of the game. Never been though.
Let's blow the door. Let's get some Trey Lance in this bitch.
Oh no.
That's really tanking. That's organic tanking, baby.
Hey, I just thought about it. I know exactly who the Saints are going to have as a head coach next year. They're going to hire Mike McCarthy.
Yeah.
This is a great post. Marquez Valdes-Scantling, a talented wide receiver who long struggled with poor quarterbacks in Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, and Josh Allen, finally getting unleashed with an elite passer in Derek Carr. Yeah, this guy knows what he's doing. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Solak.
Thank you. Okay. All right. Freaking Will and your freaking MVS hate. All right. You can go to hell with your MVS hate, Will. All right. The freaking Saints.
You're just gonna keep saying shit till it's true? Like, what are you, Trump? Like,
betting against the field.
You gonna keep lying until everybody believes you? Like, is that what you're gonna do?
You didn't believe me. I told you he was good. Now he's showing up. He's scoring 2 weeks in a row. I can't believe it.
It's 12 o'clock somewhere.
My podcast brethren, y'all remember how I wanted the Chiefs to keep him, correct? It was a whole thing.
Nobody don't remember that.
You weren't on the show then.
We remember your hate for MVS. That's what we remember.
I remember MVS and them big ass gloves he had on, kept dropping balls.
Yeah, that's what we did.
He got with the Mickey Mouse glove. He like the big hand from
Not the Mickeys. He's wearing the 8-ounce MMA gloves.
Dallas knows how to tank correctly.
You're right. It's 14 nut, baby. Let's go. We got pick number 9 right now.
Hey, no bullshit. Stop. Hey,
we tanking for Henry, baby.
Hey, let them get no. Let them get 3 field goals so I can win my damn game.
That you might get. But I don't know with Cooper. We might not get past the damn 50.
Yeah.
He looks terrible.
I need Fairbairn to score me like 20 points to win this week.
I didn't start.
So I'm probably going to lose.
I did not start CD Lamb in any league this week. I drafted that mofo 3rd overall.
Rightfully so. Good one.
You might as well give him up. You might as well just drop him and let somebody in the waiver wire go get him and get his ass.
Basically, I am going to throw him up for trade and say, anybody wants this guy, give me your
trade deadline gone. You got to drop him.
You got to drop him.
No. I think my trade deadline stopped at week 12. I got one more week.
Oh, you got a crazy league. My deadline was like a week ago.
It's week 11 or week 12. I don't know.
So y'all like Rizzy? Hey, look, all I know is Rizzy got his first win and almost had a stroke on the field. Y'all seen that shit?
Yep.
Yeah. That's what I was telling you. He got pushed in the back and he got like a stinger. And
but
like collapse.
I don't think I think something else happened because stingers, when you get them, they hit the limb that you got. His shit went to his legs. Like he got hit in the back and suddenly his legs stopped working.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's what the coach said. He's like, I got this.
I know what he said. Injury. He also said he took a shit and clogged the toilet. He said a lot.
He did.
All white bricks just hit a lick.
Hold on, wait.
That dude was entertaining coach, bro. Like I laughed.
He's the Riz God.
Okay, he was not entertaining, bro. But
Jake, you can try to talk for 20 minutes.
Taysom Hill went off. The defense played well enough to get the win. It wasn't a perfect team by any stretch, but hey, we won two straight. And as you can see in the little title there, that the NFC South is in play.
Trash.
We are right there in it.
After losing 7 straight, 2-0. I mean that's something. That's a small moral victory.
Yo, how do you combine? Your division has 3 more wins than the 14 wins we were talking about 2 years ago. This is unbelievably bad.
You're talking about
my prediction.
You're talking about the worst division
for the season.
in football.
Clearly.
Yeah, my prediction for the season was a 9-win season and the winning division with 9 wins. That was my prediction. So we'll see if we can still win the division.
You want to pull that back up so we can see how far you're not going to come close to getting this?
We'll see. We'll see at the end there. You know,
okay.
But
you get to, you get to play Atlanta again?
No. We
don't get to play Dallas again.
We got Tampa again, but we split pretty much with everybody else in our division, so we can split with Tampa if we get.
That's not good, by the way. Just for the record.
Hey, look, I gave him. Hey, look, I gave him 6 wins this year, so I'm still in play to be right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still waiting for the full 14. We'll get there. I'd like to say that was a great call, though, when I made it.
3 years later.
3 years later.
We've seen the best performance at Gillette since Tom Brady was probably a Patriot. Yesterday, Matthew Stafford.
Out there throwing dots.
It was a nice day outside in New England. You have to suffer with the cold, as a lot of QBs have to deal with this time of the season. We took advantage of it. We took advantage of the Patriots team, and shout out to the Reds on the victory. Drake May. This rookie class, man.
Nice. And the best one is the worst one, which is supposedly the best one coming in is the worst right now.
Right. Exactly.
Let's go, Bo Nix.
Penix came in looking great.
It's interesting to see in all what they're doing. And hey, like you said, man, Jake, they still got some games on the schedule that they're gonna go in there and compete hard and then try to win those games, man. When people say tank, man, it's hard, man. You just gotta be fortunate enough to have teams on your schedule that's gonna beat your ass. You watching this game right now on Monday Night Football, man. This is an example of it right here. So,
hey, no bullshit,
isn't it, Coach? That was sweet tea, wasn't it?
Pink lemonade.
Ooh, you guys switched. Hey, see, look, the only thing that I'm happy about with this rookie class that made me happy is that Bo Nix finally gained Will's respect. I was hyped about that.
Bo's nice.
Nah, Bo Bennett. The problem in the NFL,
I said it when
like that happens is when you hit a certain age.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
he's 30.
The older age factor hits in, and most of the time it's true in the league. You know what I'm saying? You get your diamond in the rough, you get your Tommy Maxes, your Kurt Warners, and all that.
Hey,
but
look, I know he stayed a couple extra years in college, but he ain't no damn Brandon Weeden.
No, we're not saying that.
Just 2 years short of Brandon Weeden, though.
Yeah, we're not saying that at all.
This is true.
We all felt like Bo Nix would be good in the league. We never disrespected him or anything. I didn't. I'm not gonna hold on, Tuke. I'm not gonna say Will disrespected him. I think he just had a very low ceiling, and I think Will thinks he's overproducing for what he thought, but he was able to gain Will's respect, and that's why I said
it's very simple. I just don't trust. I don't trust all the quarterbacks to come out of the Duck system because of the way they play and because of that division. So I can't always trust them. And also, he was there for like 7 years, and did we get a championship out of him? Like, he had some good teams around him.
No. He transferred a lot.
Yeah,
I know. I meant like in college football. He was in college football for like.
Well, first off,
the Auburn team he was on wasn't terrible.
One transfer isn't a lot. He stayed 4 or 3 years at Auburn, and I think 2 years at Oregon.
Okay, I'm bad. I thought he transferred twice.
I'm just saying it's a lot of football. But I did like that he went with Peyton because that's a guy who works with quarterbacks in a quarterback-friendly system, and it's showing.
And
perfect for that system.
Shout out to John Elway, man. That might have save his job.
Yeah,
and another stat on Bo Nix, man, he is the first.
That boy gone. That boy gone.
Over 80% passing, 4+ touchdowns and 300+ yards passing.
That's Turpin,
First
huh?
rookie in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
all right.
What, about
Touchdown
60
Dallas
yards?
with the flag on the play, though.
Illegal contact in the secondary, I think.
Okay. All right. So that'll be 14.
Bring him back. Bring him back.
Right there. Bobby gets it. Nope, that wasn't it, but also very much it. We fighting? We fighting now? You good?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, Knicks went to Sean Payton. Agreed. That's,
yeah, I mean, look, it always matter where you go, right?
It does.
But so, all right. So, talk to me about the Patriots then, the game and everything.
I'll talk about the Patriots. I'll piggyback on Tuke's point about the rookies. You're right, Tuke. This rookie class of quarterbacks has been really good. They played really well. Every chance they've gotten, we've seen some quarterback play that looks like they're ready. Including my guy, Drake May. Hell of a game. Throwing dots out there. We got to see what's his name come back. What's his? You know his name. Fucking Jake.
Bourne.
Bourne. Yeah, Bourne came back. Scored first game back.
Looked pretty good.
Yeah,
too.
He scored twice.
No, I said he looked pretty good too.
Oh yeah. He looked like he was separating. And Pop Douglas is probably the team's favorite player. Like fans love him, and I don't blame them.
They just got rid of Tyquan Thornton too.
They did. Would they just released him?
Just released him. Didn't do nothing with him.
Yeah, he's fast as hell, but he can't catch or.
Kansas City signed him.
Oh, there he might do stuff. Jesus, Kansas City literally is the Patriots from the 2000s. Just so fucking annoying.
And by the way, I'm not going to steal my own words, but I think Will could use the same verse. Is that the way that he feels about Bo Nix and gaining his respect? That's pretty much what Drake May did with me. I was not high on him. I did not like the pick. I thought he was going to be terrible, and he's done nothing but impress me. And I'm glad I stuck my foot in my mouth. I'm eating the most crow right now, and I'm happy.
Well, also, this makes Tuke right about something else. A big battle will be in Tuke. He should have played, and I'm glad he played. He was right.
Yes. Hey.
Now, not for everybody, but this time, yeah.
This is one of like the million guys. Y'all guys watch a lot of college football, a lot. Mm-hmm. I watched a lot of him.
Yeah,
that was my guy. Like I don't know why this guy became like something that I was interested in, but just to zoom in and look for his games every week and just watch him and know that
Tuke's interested in men.
He rolled the dice. And eventually, got New England right now, man. Bless
he didn't hear you. You're lucky he didn't hear you.
I know. I'm lucky he didn't hear me. That would have been bad.
Hey.
Don't worry about it. He's just loud.
No,
100%.
Actually, I think he heard me and he ignored me because he didn't want to go off on me.
Yeah.
I didn't hear you at all.
Also, I wonder if that's because you watching BC, and aren't they the same conference, right?
Yeah, they're in the same conference.
Both in the ACC.
Yeah. Hey, BC had an opportunity, a golden opportunity on Saturday, and we blew it. We had SMU.
No.
I've been talking to y'all all week about how teams are going to go down, and there's going to be a reason why for the committee to pick all these.
Y'all want to win that game?
Anyway.
What?
Still won that game.
They want to win that game.
BC?
Wow.
Yeah.
Some Duncanville Panthers on the other team, I'm guessing.
Of course, but that's beside the point.
Who is it?
That's besides the point. SMU's balling. Yeah, they got a couple of DBs over there.
Mm-hmm.
They got two more coming in.
No.
So just a matter of time to start winning.
For the second straight year we had that game, we had them.
Oh, Bobby, but you better be around when we do, because you know what's coming, bro. You already know.
Two. Jake Ferguson out with the concussion.
Oh, man. Be real, man. This is right where it needs to be. When we
give a bit of hope.
To lose some games. Do you want us to lose some games? We just got to continue to lose players.
Hey, coach, why didn't you point this out?
What's that?
Turpin didn't score on a return. I told y'all, I got a little slot receiver there. He's got to play him.
Dude,
It's a slant he took to the ranch.
Yeah, they don't use him.
I know.
Which I don't get.
Yeah.
The fastest player on your team, the slowest player on your team, and you regulate him in special teams. But there's been some times he's got in there and he drops some crucial balls.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's gonna
But
happen.
that's what happened with the speed guy.
But not just speed guy, but when you get 5 snaps a game, yeah, that's gonna happen. Like at receiver, you gotta have reps. Also, Bobby,
Kevin Marvin's ready to go back in the day. Kevin Williams ready to go back in the day.
Was he?
Oh yeah.
Every now and then, I guess. Like,
hold on, wait. Was that
it's like every team got that guy though. Like he's just really fast, but catching is
Yeah. That's usually the case. That's why you get blown away when you see a guy that's really fast that can catch.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why we're always like, yo, pick him now, draft him. please. Bobby said,
was that a score update though?
Was that a who?
14-7.
14-7.
Too close.
Unless y'all pay Brian Kelly's buyout, I don't want to hear it, Will. All right, we won't pay the buyout. How about just a clean swap? Y'all can have Billy. I'm all set.
Ooh, this dude was all crooked walking off the field. Must be a collarbone.
Yeah, it looked like it was.
Uh-huh.
Because you jumped out and then landed down. Yeah.
14 was like collarbone injury. All right. So, all right. Do y'all want to go into some keep it in the overreaction territory?
Yeah.
It's no more over. This is not an overreaction, but it's more of a reaction. You go over the top if you want. Jacksonville Jaguars. We all talk about number 1 picks. They are gonna have the number 1 pick. We talk about tanking and taking Jacksonville for sure, and that's not even an overreaction. This is just a reaction we talking right now. They are fucking trash. I told everybody on Wednesday to take the Lions minus 25, not the 16 originally.
Right, the 25, and they covered that.
And they covered that in the first, like the second quarter, like halfway.
Yeah. That's bad.
It was bad, man. It was bad. I feel bad for Brian Thomas Jr., who to me was like in the top 3 for offensive rookie of the year. Still might be. Who knows? But the development of Matt Jones on top of Trevor Lawrence not being there, and he may not play the rest of the season. I don't even think they're gonna play Trevor. Honestly, why would you?
So they get the first pick. Who they taking? Because I don't know what I would do if I was that franchise right now. What do you do?
Well, you're thinking about a new coach first, right? So
okay, I mean draft like the coach. Yeah,
it's going to end up being a new coach and a new regime. So we got to figure out what they're going to do. They're probably not going to be married to Trevor Lawrence.
I can't imagine a coach would go there not wanting to coach him. What I will say is the GM got questions because you're going to have to pay him $200-300 million soon, and he's Daniel Jones right now.
Rumor has it, the GM Trent Backel is at pace for in-season dismissal. Could happen on Black Friday.
Who?
Jaguars GM Trent Backel.
Okay. So he's on.
He's on hot seat.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so the Monday after the season,
Gabe Davis, like
the day after the season, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So y'all gotta clean. They gotta clean all house. That's crazy.
That's what we think is gonna happen. So.
And then there's not a guy in the draft that I would want over Trevor for sure.
They're gonna take Henry.
Oh, Hunter?
Right. Travis Hunter.
Trap. Yeah, Hunter, my bad. Hunter, yeah.
The running back, Travis Hunter, remember? No bad. The Bills. He was a beast.
Oh, that was my guy. Yeah.
So
they are stuck with Lawrence for the next.
They just paid him like 3 years.
Oh, they did just pay him.
He got an extension.
Oh, okay. I forgot. I thought his contract was still about to come up.
Nope. Next year, if they let him go, $133 million dead cap.
Oh, so he's Dak Prescott then. Nice.
Yeah.
There we go. You gotta stick with it.
Oh, they stuck with him then.
Put that back up there.
All right,
Bro.
first thing I got there was
That boy gone. Let's go, Houston.
Everybody that's ridiculous, bro. Wow.
It hasn't happened for me yet. I can't wait.
Coach, I bet your wife's just eating this up. You guys are sitting there rooting for the Texans together.
No, she went to bed early. She told me I'm going to take a good night, kiss you early, and you congratulate me on my team's victory in the morning. And she rode off into the sunset.
Disappeared into the night. That's great.
And actually, she been giving me jabs since Thursday.
That just means she
Silence
loves
is
you.
on fire. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for
All right,
joining
so
me.
the first thing was a shot at Dallas for sure.
My man Ant in the building. Shit. My guy right there.
Talking about all the teams who've won a home game this year, and Dallas has not. So
let's keep it going, damn it. Let's go.
The crazy thing about that is last year, man, did everybody not lose a game and everybody would have been opposite and Dallas would have been on top. But this is a sad situation. Being undefeated last year during the regular season, not win a game, and we're probably not going to win tonight either, so we can't even celebrate that. Yeah, it's tough, man. Giants, though. Giants, here we come. Thanksgiving Day, baby.
So let's talk about LSU. LSU lost the game versus Florida. I honestly, real quick, before actually talk about LSU, I will say DJ Lagway is definitely a problem. So props to him, props to Napier for getting him on campus, man. That guy's
yes,
good.
Sir.
All right.
That's what bought him another year.
Mm-hmm. Literally Lagway. That's it. It's the only reason he's going to get to stay.
And that will bring us to a topic that we will talk about later on in the show. Is there a shortage of QBs and a shortage of head coaches, of quality head coaches, that is. So we'll talk about that later on too. Quarterbacks buy head coaches time. And we'll talk about that.
Or end their time quicker. It depends on the quarterback.
That's right.
That's true.
They give what they take away.
You picked the wrong one. It'll cost you.
I don't know how Dable still has a job.
I was about to say, how's Florida State's head coach still have a job?
Who?
McCarthy?
Ohio State?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
So
because the rest of the team is ridiculous.
The number one thing that
Florida State,
everyone wants to talk about as it relates to LSU is fire Brian Kelly. Fire Brian Kelly. They ain't gonna do nothing to fire Brian Kelly. All right, cool. Let's talk about fire Brian Kelly. That's the first thing we want to talk about. Brian Kelly contract states 90% of his remaining contract value will be due to him if he's terminated without cause. Now, cause is not like, oh, you suck, so you get fired.
That's a cause.
That's not a cause. It's not a cause.
It's his job.
Why does that set him up like they get there, Coach? Oh,
if I go,
there you go.
If I go to
talking, Coach.
If I go to work,
talking because you like redheads.
I get fired.
You like blondes. You know. Okay, then you can set him up, but then you got cause, and then you get rid of him. That's how you can do it. Okay. But yeah, right now you're looking at $61 million to let him go out the door. So then somebody on in the group was like, hell, it's LSU, baby. They got the money. Cool. Let's talk about that too. All right. As this compares to Texas, okay, and I just use Texas because hell, it's a big ass school. They got a lot of money.
It's the biggest one in the land, buddy.
Okay. So
Jim Crow is this.
Can we stop talking about how big things are and just get on with the conversation?
No, we have to talk about size. Okay, there are big trees.
Hey, yo.
And there are little trees.
I was told it don't matter. Get out of here.
Yo.
Oh, it matters.
Wow.
Size matters. Okay. Now, this is your donor. Okay. This is your donor. Okay. There are big trees made with money. And you shake those trees and you get money. You say, hey, I want to build a new facility. Cool. You shake that tree, you get money. Hey, I'll be to hire a women's basketball coach. Shake that tree, you get some money. Hey, I want to hire a baseball coach. All right, LSU's got all that good stuff. All right, but it's only so many trees out here in Louisiana. All right, and there are small trees. There are a couple big trees.
Yeah,
all right, but you see Texas
built your city
Texas
in a pond. What'd you expect?
Trees. Texas got these big trees. They can just shake them all over the place and get all that money.
Hold
Okay?
on.
Oh,
Hold
yeah.
on. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Here's the thing. How many players do you guys send to the league? All right.
Yeah. Yes.
That's the players, though. That's players.
Hey,
Okay, so you want to see
get back.
Shaq. Here's Shaq right here. Hey, Shaq.
Okay. And then where's Jetta? And then where's Chase? Y'all be sending guys. They don't come back and help. That means that means you're not making them feel like they part of the family when they're there.
No.
You on to the next receiver. You on to the next DB. Treat them with love. They'll come back. Spend money.
Will, don't you do this?
Money.
I told everybody, Joe Burrow don't get no freaking slack here. Him too.
Joe Burrow. Set records. Why ain't he giving back?
All these people come back, give back, and do all that stuff. I'm
Really?
telling you.
So just historically, Texas is just better, I guess. Like, all right, cool, I get it.
There are more trees to shake. Look
No. All right, no. I'm gonna kill this too. I'm gonna kill this too. There is more trees to shake, and then there's more people shaking the trees though in Texas. So it should even out. There's more teams. Y'all got LSU and what other team?
All of the players don't come from Louisiana.
LA Tech.
LSU, Texas, Florida, Ohio State, Boston College, Dale. I don't want to hear shit about no trees.
He's not wrong.
I don't want to hear nothing about shaking no trees. Y'all got way more of no trees to shake. And hold on, we in the East Coast where the trees are lovely here. There's a lot of trees here, and we ain't got no money trees here. We ain't got no money trees.
Yeah, you know why you can't go back and keep shaking the tree as much? Because you hire guys like Brian Kelly. That's why.
Okay, so yes, we just 3 years ago we shook the tree. Hey, we got to get rid of Coach O. We got to get rid of his staff and all that kind of stuff. Cool. That tree got shaken, and we had to pay all that money out. And then you had to shake another tree, and you bring in Brian Kelly. 10-year deal, bunch of millions of dollars. All right. Now that's the problem. Okay.
That's a bad
because
move.
you can't get yourself on a hook for 10 years if the crap ain't working out. So that's the problem in obtaining the coach and going about creating these contracts. Now I understand you're probably not going to get a coach from a cushy job like Notre Dame. He was ready to retire in Notre Dame, I believe. And LSU came with a bunch of money, and he was like, "Damn, I can't turn this down."
Suddenly he had an accent. It was crazy.
So I get that too. So all right.
He's turning up too, man. Brian Kelly. There was a couple of sideline arguments on Saturday within him and the players.
So
I guess my point is it's you can't cry about money when you don't know how to spend the money you already have.
Okay, but you're making the problem worse if you talk about trying to fire Brian Kelly right now.
Yeah,
because you got to pay $50 million to make him go away. You got to pay all the money to make the staff go away. You just hired a defense coordinator who Brian Kelly just hired again. All right, just a new one. You got to pay them all to go away again. That's
I'm sorry. Are football fans irrational? I was unaware.
Okay, cool.
Hold on.
Cool. Well, that's just why I have these illustrations.
Why did you?
I'm trying to illustrate why it's not going to happen.
Why did he choose? Why did the LSU AD?
Bro got a PowerPoint.
Why did LSU AD? Whoever runs the LSU organization, why did they choose dinner with Mickey Loomis over the free bread?
Over the free bread.
That went over your head, right? No, that went over your head, right? Why did he choose dinner with Mickey Loomis and not the free bread? What I point is, y'all same problem with the Saints is y'all chugged all this money, right? Chugged all this money in, right?
Louisiana, notoriously bad with money. He's right.
It's like the trees in New Orleans. This is what y'all do. Y'all like to take all this generous money and give it out. And then fans like you, who deserve more, don't get that because they're the guys with the money. And this is what people with money do. Spend it and don't care what y'all think. This guy's going to be the coach for the next 3-4 years. Good luck with that.
You're stuck.
Good luck with that.
Damn. Two things. One, you and I had to talk about Brian Kelly way early in the season. And you said, well, we can't get rid of him. But my question was always, do you have the right guy? And y'all should have started questioning that when you remember how he came in his first season of recruiting? The fake accent and all that type of stuff. Trying too hard. Red flag. Second thing is, from an alumni perspective, I don't think you're giving your favorite institution enough credit. You all are ranked number 7 right now in alumni donation for the athletic department.
Okay.
At 618 million. So y'all want to get out that contract? Depending on who you got coming in, you get out that contract.
Look at this illustration right here.
I just pulled it back up. You're a fool.
These trees right here. All right. All right. You got to pay for your roster. All right. This is what's going on. LSU currently has the top 5 recruiting class coming in. All right. Those guys are getting paid. All right. Transfer portal coming up. We want to get players. Those guys gonna want some money. Need some money. Now the trees. Okay.
Dale,
that's
Dale,
it.
Everyone goes through this. It's not unique to LSU.
Okay. I don't want to do that. Let's
long story short.
I'm out. He said I'm out.
We made this bed, we lying in it, and let's go forward. Thank you. Now, let's look at records. All right, let's look at results. Like at the end of the day, that's just what matters. Okay. And we've seen Brian Kelly win 10 games past 2 seasons. And that's including a bowl game, a crappy bowl, whatever it may be, right? But you know, it hasn't been terrible, but it's not where we as LSU fans want to be. I mean,
you know what I'm seeing?
What?
I'm seeing y'all should have let chase them women. You should just let him do his thing. He was a good coach. Y'all went 15-0. Come on. Let him chase Dale. He's a man.
Was part of the reason why we only had 39 people left on the team when Brian Kelly got here. Because the team started leaving. They were like, I'm opting out. I quit. And it was gone. And they transferred and went somewhere else, or they went to the draft or whatever. So was part of the problem. That's when everything started going down. As you can clearly see here in the records over here, you know. So moving forward. Let's move forward to today's game. I mean, I'm sorry, Saturday.
We're here to help you walk through this, Bill.
Saturday's game.
This is an intervention.
No, Saturday's game, and I'm talking about Brian Kelly. Okay, now Brian Kelly has been giving me Les Miles vibes, and this is part of the reason he's giving me Les Miles vibes. He decided to suspend several players, some players for a few quarters, 1 or 2 quarters or whatever, or some players he just didn't bring on the team jet at all. You can't come on the trip. All right, and the person that couldn't come on the trip was Deshaun Womack. This is a rotational pass rusher we've had, and they stated that he has been playing under the standard for 8 weeks. And so this is why, and it's a part effort, and this is why they left him at home.
So why did they leave
your all-American pass rusher? It was probably going to be a day 1 pick. Braden Swinson, he was held out of the first quarter for being late for check-in. This is what Les Miles used to do back in the day. Tyrann Mathieu get popped for weed. He gets suspended. This other guy gets popped for weed, gets suspended. We was always suspending people. We got to play Bama. You know what I'm saying? So we got these problems coming up when we have big games, and that sucks. And I'm gonna say, look, Brian Kelly's wrong for doing it, but then you want to have control of your team. So it's like a half and half kind of situation. We want to win these damn games, but yeah.
That's why it matters who you recruit. It matters. You got to get not just good guys. You got to get good guys.
Yeah. So
you don't want to be Florida. Trust me. We got 2 rings out of it, and then a fucking documentary and a murderer and a racist. Jesus, it was too much. It was too much.
What you said first was right, Will. You said rims. You did get 2 rims out of it too. I'm sure a lot of players did.
Sure they did.
And so we're also seeing a lot of this with Brian Kelly lately, is him getting into it with players being just upset with him.
Finish his play.
That was it. That was it. We were looking at him fussing on the sideline.
Well, he's the biggest douche in college.
He said you said you uncoachable.
Yeah.
Who's uncoachable?
Yeah.
He said that player's uncoachable.
Oh, he's gonna riot.
That's what he said to him. So yeah, man, it's very, very concerning what we got going on with
looks like a lack of institutional control.
That part.
Okay, maybe.
Yo, Dale's denial level is crazy sometimes.
Look, I'm just
we got to get the obvious though. What player in their right mind is going to argue with the coach on the sideline like that? Head coach, I'm like,
well,
I say get into which position, coach.
Here's my biggest concern here, coming out of this week, just looking at what I saw, and is Brian Kelly on the sideline with that freaking call sheet. I have never seen him on the sideline with the call sheet. Now he's on the sideline with the call sheet, meddling. Also giving me Les Miles vibes. I don't like the way that's up.
How long did he last?
What, Les Miles?
Yeah.
I don't know, about 7-8 years, something like that.
So when did he start? So basically, more of my story is, when did he start acting like how Brian's acting now? Year 2, 3, because this is Brian Kelly's 3rd year, right?
No. Les Miles was a basket case from the beginning.
From the beginning? And y'all kept him that long. Yeah. We know how this story's going to end out, bro.
This shit's over.
Once again, let's look at the record
all
here.
these teams,
God, is that you?
You got teams coming in the conference. Be real with you. How long is like an Oklahoma going to be bad?
This is 05 to 16. This is what left Miles there. So 11 wins, 11, 8, 9, 11, 13, 10, 10, 8, 9, 2.
See, you might got a better. You definitely got a better argument for Brian Kelly, because once Les got that championship in 2011, once he got that BCS championship, it was him. He had the advantage. He went beyond it, above his contract. Got you a championship. LSU really couldn't do nothing. Now, this guy, if he's not producing you guys, and then the script says we want a BCS championship, more than likely LSU wants that, and he doesn't give it to him, yeah, you probably can fetch him out, like Coach said, buy his ass out. But you better hope that they better not get good with him at the helm, because if they can even sniff a tournament appearance or a playoff appearance, he gonna be there for longer, dog. It's gonna
be there anyway. They signed him till the end of time. He's gonna be there.
Dale. Hey, you better stop recruiting players, Dale, to LSU.
Miles was 114 and 34.
Yes.
And y'all ran him out of town.
This is what I'm trying to show y'all right here.
A lot of winning.
I'm showing y'all all the results here. Like it's not like LSU's been atrocious at all. All right, even with Miles.
It's not atrocious. No. This is why I say BC, because we're bad. Like, we would love to have 7, 8, 9, 10 wins this season. I think your problem, the problem ultimately you have is in your conference, where we speak on how highly a juggernaut the SEC is. And if for standards you're in the middle of the pack of the SEC, you want your team to improve. You want to to get better. You want to fire the coach. You want to do all that. But my question to you is, y'all might remain in the middle of the pack in the SEC. This might be your destiny. But why be mad when you getting all those wins a year? Why? This is what it is. Like, the years of being able to beat juggernauts in a conference is over now. They're lining motherfuckers up conference by conference. Texas, like I said, Oklahoma a few minutes ago. How long are they going to be bad? You know what I'm saying? You got all these other teams. You have to kind of, and I understand the coach is a problem, but I mean, is another coach going to help the situation out?
Yeah.
It's about the end of the day when you put on that goddamn football field.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all have some key pieces missing on Saturday too, man. You know, so maybe that had to do with the loss. But I wish I had y'all coach. Wish I had Brian Kelly.
All right. So Will, you want to talk about your Florida win?
Boy, does he.
Guess not.
I'm just
We
happy.
can't hear you, Will.
Florida win.
We can't hear you over all the LSU.
I'm just happy
tears.
we beat y'all. I was expecting this season to be a bad season anyway, but
yeah,
we got to beat Dale's team. I was so happy. I really wanted the Saints to lose so your whole weekend could just be tanked, but didn't work out.
Why
I mean, the team you love the most lost in embarrassing fashion, so I'm okay. I saw a lot of great things. That kid, Lagway, man, he's in the Heisman race next year. Watch.
I told you.
And our receivers are young. I think only DK is leaving. And then after that, we got
a bigger bracket, Bobby. Bobby, you might need a bigger bracket, baby.
We don't need no more. We don't want no lesser teams in.
We don't need 4 lost teams in the playoffs. We don't.
Yeah, we don't need teams like LSU.
Also, there's like 44 lost teams. You're so in the middle of the pack, it's not even funny.
DC versus LSU, the Cotton Bowl, baby.
Shout out to my Gators, man. We had a great game. We played a great game of football. The reason why I thought we had a chance, I picked them this week too, which I haven't been picking them all year. But
you called it dub.
Yeah, I just feel like they had a defense that could give your offense troubles, and your offense doesn't give anyone. I mean, your defense doesn't give anyone trouble. So I knew that our offense would actually be able to function against you guys. So I thought we had an advantage, and sure enough.
I mean, when your quarterback's last name is Nutmeyer, what do you expect?
Yeah, it's not ideal.
Florida beats FSU and becomes bowl eligible. Yes,
bowl eligible. What are you doing? Nothing.
I can't wait for
Dale missed that one. That was a good one too.
All right.
So you checked out, huh? What happened?
What you want me to see to all that? Ain't nothing I can see to all that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you usually have so much to say there. What happened?
Well, I mean, he's being a good sport this week.
Is he?
This week? What you mean this week?
This week. Never. Florida beats FSU and becomes bowl eligible. That's good for recruiting. I don't want to watch that bowl game though.
Yeah, they're going to the Alamo Bowl.
The Heinz Kitchen Bowl.
Honestly, though,
the Mighty King Buffalo Bowl. Like, I don't. What do we?
You do want them to go to a bowl game so you get the extra
to
bowl
be seen.
practices.
Yeah. Bowl practice, but also to be seen by recruits winning something. Hopefully. Yeah.
But you always want to help develop your team, man. Develop those young guys. So
true.
Those bowl games help, man. All right.
Maybe we'll play you guys in a bowl game. That'd be fun. Probably
won't happen. I've never seen the SEC versus SEC bowl game, but
No, right? Not fun.
What happens when you get the bottom feeders in there?
All right. Let's take a quick break.
Where the hell's
and
at?
Then we will be back, and we're going to be talking about the best and worst quarterbacks of the week. So stick with us.
I'll let you know Stamp on Wax right now. I'm taking it right now. Joe Burrow ain't winning no championship. He can dye his hair all he want. Something wrong with him. Something wrong with that guy.
I remember back in the day when Reggie Miller and the Indiana Pacers shaved their heads for the playoffs. You know,
Go ahead. For the game, that was their gangster approach. And guess what they did? Guess what happened? They ain't win no title.
The parlay perspective.
This is an emergency message. Stop what you're doing and hit the like button. Also comment and subscribe. Thank you. We now return you to your program.
all right. We're back with the play call sheet. Let's talk best and worst quarterbacks of the week. I'll get this thing started off. My best quarterbacks are 2 and 1. I am talking about those Saints, that combo of Taysom Hill and Derek Carr. My goodness, they put on a show. Derek Carr went for 248, 2 touchdowns. Taysom Hill went 1 for 2, 18 yards, interception. He ran the ball 7 times, 138 yards, 3 touchdowns, and he caught 8 passes for 50 yards. He also ran a kickoff back for about 20 or 30 yards, 42 yards on kickoff returns for Taysom Hill. That's my best quarterbacks of the week right there, those playmaking guys. Worst quarterback of the week is Cousins. That's right, Cousins from the freaking Dirty Birds, the stinky Atlanta Falcons. All right, he went 18 to 27, 173, and an interception. He took 3 sacks. I'm looking at that game and I am saying, you know what? It's probably Penix time, and they should probably bench Penix. I don't care how much you're paying Cousins. Just go ahead and do it, because that's what you need to do. Because be totally irrational and just bench him, because that's what you do.
That's a good high. That's a good high there. I think it has more to do with the development of this football team. I won't put it on Kirk, but it's a good analysis that he was one of the worst QBs this week by far. He was. I agree with that.
Bench him.
Shout out to Utility Taysom. I'm gonna call him now. Utility Taysom. Put in that work. At that position. Right.
Somebody will chime into my podcast while I'm doing a post game show and be like, "Oh, you can't use 2 quarterbacks."
Oh
man.
No! Stop it! What I said was, in that game that y'all played, y'all had about 3 QBs playing that game, and that resulted in a loss. You can't play 3 QBs in the same game.
You only had 3. Somebody got hurt.
That's what my comment was. But he's a utility guy, and we all said that when you use him, he does good things for you guys. He's probably the best player on your team besides Kamara. Be real.
Yeah, he is.
But shout out to him, man. He did his thing yesterday. In the stat line, fantasy played, and all that stuff, man. I'll add to your worst QBs. You already picked Kirk on the list. Matt Jones. 2 plays from the same game. Lamar and Russell Wilson stinked. Fucking terrible. Pittsburgh won without scoring a touchdown yesterday. 6 field goals from Chris Boswell. Shout out to him. And this guy has not been on the list this season, Dale. You're probably going to hate me even more. Jaden Daniels played like fucking poop juice.
Hey, man.
There you go with that. I'll throw my best QBs in the air. Jared Goff from that 5 interception performance turned it right back up, man. Got right back in the sync. My guy, dog, I'm saying Miami wins games when this man's in the game. Now if he gets hurt, hey, that's on him. But Tua Tagovailoa definitely on my list. Bo Nix on my list. The best performance in Gillette I've seen in a long time, Matthew Stafford. And I'll pick consideration for Anthony Richardson. Shout out to the young man for keeping poise yesterday. Gators, go Gators. And Jordan Love of the Green Bay Packers. And I just want to shout out a few names, though, from off the ball. That's not the QB position. Shout out to Nuka. Shout out to Jamison Williamson. Shout out to T. Higgins. Shout out to Lad McConkey. Shout out to Zach Braun of the Eagles. Jeremy Chin. Shout out to Roquan Smith before he got hurt. Shout out to a couple other guys. Ramon St. Brown. Shout out to them. Saquon.
Yep. What do y'all think about this? Bobby has Lamar Jackson as the worst quarterback of the week.
I agree. Yeah, absolutely.
I got him at the bottom of my list.
1-8 against Pittsburgh last night. Crazy, man.
All right, who wants to go next?
Not me.
I'll go.
All right.
It's a good segue. I start with the bottom five. Lamar is at my bottom. Went 16 for 33, 207. 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Russell Wilson will be number 2 for me at the bottom.
Wow.
Went 23 for 36, no touchdowns, 1 interception, 4 sacks. Kirk Cousins. I sit him down there. Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, that's my number 1.
Coach 2.
And my number 5 for the bottom. We knew it was going to come sooner or later. Even though they won, one Geno Smith.
That's a rough one because he made the game-winning touchdown too.
Right? Why? Flag on the play, Coach. Explain it.
They call it San Fran. It's interdivision, but I'm just not going to look at I'm not just going to look at, it was a crucial play, but he
put him in that.
He just had the consistency that he flashed it 2 years ago, but each year he's back to being Geno again. Now he does enough. Mm-hmm. He does enough to make them competitive. I know I had said I still think Arizona's going to win the division. Mm-hmm. But Geno's got to step up.
See, I don't get that. Like Geno, in my opinion, he has been a middle of the pack quarterback.
He's been Derek Carr.
And it's knowledge on this podcast that Derek Carr is a used car.
Mm-hmm. A Pinto.
You said
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like football fans in general, y'all have got to understand there's a middle of the pack, and it's okay to be middle of the pack because
so there's one half of that statement that's right. There is a middle of the pack. It is not okay though.
No, somebody got to be in the middle, bro.
Yeah, but it don't got to be. It don't got to be like one of them.
Everybody's not gonna have a top of the line quarterback. There's not enough of them coming out.
This era now, hold on. And this era in the money they making, Dale, I agree with you. They got to be a middle of the pack because we know what the elite guys are making. We know who the elite guys are, and in the sense of the NFL, it's probably about 1 to 4 QBs at elite. The rest of them are middle of the pack.
We can't. Hey, look. We can encourage, but we can't. Look, we can encourage them, but we can't celebrate C students.
No, we can't. No, we can't celebrate
C students. Get jobs.
Right. But in the way,
Geno's a C student.
We can't go. These students get jobs. They contribute to society. They're not going to be failures.
They're not going to be winners either, which is what we're here.
This is the top 5 and bottom 5, not the middle 15.
Does anybody think the middle 15? Is that even a thing? It's not a thing.
Now, my top quarterbacks
today is talk about the middle. Like, why? What do you... Centrist.
My top quarterbacks. Pay attention to me now. Hang in there with me, Dale.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with number 5 with Tua. Came back and held his own through 3 tubs yesterday.
Tua, my guy Jonnu Smith, who is on my team. Sorry.
Number 4, Derek Carr.
The used car.
The used car went 21 for 27, 2 touchdowns, 129 passer rating.
With receivers we can't name.
That's true.
MVS.
And, I'm sorry.
Number 3, he had a hell of a game. Matthew Stafford went 18 for 27, 295, 4 tubs, no picks. Bo Nix, number 2. And number 1, Jared Goff, making a case a late season push for MVP consideration.
They were like, no MVP can throw 5 picks in a game. He was like, but
I can.
There's more.
I can.
He said, I can, motherfuckers. Watch me.
I'm
in Detroit. I can do whatever I want.
He came right back, went 24 for 29, 412.
Lit him up.
24 for 29, bro.
Ball's not even hitting the ground. Like everybody's getting catches. Everybody's doing work.
It's like 3 and 5 step drop. Boom, 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 release.
Like,
boom, 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 release.
It was crazy.
Talk about bacon mushroom in. Probably.
He was going dots.
You gotta have a bad game every day, you know. Even the great Troy Aikman had bad games. Even Joe Montana had bad games.
Exactly. Yes, it happens. All right, Jake, you got one?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give it to Bo Nix, Matthew Stafford, Jared Goff.
I know what number 1's gonna be. It better be
Josh Allen. And number 1 is Dak Prescott. He didn't throw a pick this week. Worst quarterbacks of the week. I'd honestly have to think about that. But, I mean, if someone comes to mind, it's got to be Joe – or I almost said Joe Burrow like an asshole. That was a joke. Kirk Cousins. He's
Freudian slip. Freudian slip.
Practically. Because Joe Burrow, as much as I think he's a bonehead, he actually played very well this week. The defense gave up on him. But, yeah, and my real, number 1 is definitely Josh Allen, since I can't think of a 4th quarterback. I'm going to steal a page from Took's book. I want to give a little shout-out to J.K. Dobbins. What a freaking season he's having.
Let's have a run last night, too.
Yeah, win the game.
You gotta love to see it, man. And he had that 27-yard game winner. Unbelievable. So shout out to him.
Absolutely.
Worst quarterback. I can't really come up with a 5, but I'm definitely gonna have to say Kirk Cousins. He sucks.
Okay.
I'll finish the list that you should have had, Jake. But I'll go with the worst first. JD Daniels, mostly because he's on my fantasy team and didn't do shit for me. Lamar got, after crazy game last week, and then not so great this week against
a bunch of hoopla.
You gotta beat the Steelers, bro. And who else was terrible? I don't know, but great. Yes, a lot of these are gonna repeat because I went last. Bo Nix was amazing this week. It was fun to watch. Just fun to watch how much fun he has playing football. He's a gamer. He's one of those guys
with an outstanding head coach. If only a team who needed a head coach had retained him.
It's just did he ever coach anywhere else? Like, where's this guy?
He quit. He went to Fox.
I think what they say Beignets at. I think.
He quit. So he went to Fox.
So he quit. So he quit, and then you were saying all the players were leaving. Maybe it's just the city, the town. Maybe nobody wants to be there.
I didn't say the players were leaving. That's Coach O.
You did for LSU.
It's Coach O.
Oh,
that was different.
So there's nothing there that makes people want to stay other than coaches. Okay, got it.
See get the
degrees. Like care. Get degrees in what? You gotta go be a plumber.
Yeah, so that's a good question. Would you guys put Joe Burrow in the MVP race?
Hell no.
He could be in the bottom. He could be in the bottom 5. He could be in the.
If he wins it, it's Russell Westbrook winning that MVP with a 5 seed. Like, no, we're not doing that. Got to win the games.
He slipped.
Love Burrow.
You play to win the game.
You play to win. We're just trying to win a game.
Playoffs? You talking about playoffs? Are you kidding me?
We're trying to win a game.
We're trying to win a game.
Yo, we were at that. Yo, we were
Punchline
at
of the
that,
NFL.
we were doing that shit in the tailgate, dying. Jerry Jones' face after that missed field goal was amazing. Oh yeah, for sure.
It's crazy, dog. He loved it.
What? Brandon Aubrey missed a field goal?
Yep.
Yep, a 40-yarder too.
Oh, fucking yeah! It's the apocalypse if he missed. That's crazy.
No, it's all the grand scheme. L.
Yo,
Dave Chappelle.
Now he shaved that shit. Oh,
He
shaved
slipped.
that shit.
He slipped.
Shaved that field goal. Oh hell no. What?
I'm curious.
It was straight in the middle. There's no way you missed that field goal in the door. Oh my God, shame.
Also, the one great performance for the week from a quarterback that Jake missed was Drake fucking May.
Yeah. So speaking of Drake May, I want you guys to rank the rookie quarterbacks this season here.
Oh,
Nix, Daniels, Williams, May, Penix, McCarthy.
Williams
Number
is dead
one.
I guess
last.
you can leave off Penix and McCarthy because they hadn't played.
Number
Incomplete.
one is easily Daniels. He's probably still the rookie of the year despite a couple of mediocre weeks, but it's fine. He's done. I think he's done enough to already win this, unless somehow Drake May gets to the playoffs like an asshole. I would say 2. I'm gonna give it to Bo because he's producing and he's also, I think, leading the league in touchdowns right now, or like over the last 6 weeks or something like that. He has been something like that, but he's balling. So I got to give it to him. Then I'll go Drake May, then Penix, then McCarthy, then Williams. That's how bad he's been playing. I'm ranking 2 guys who haven't played over him.
Wow.
He's awful.
Okay.
He's been awful. I think he's gonna be okay, but I think he's been awful. And everyone wants to call it the line, but like there's nothing but film out there of him doing the exact same thing that Fields used to do, which is hold on to the ball for entirely too long.
Right.
He's ignoring. I mean, he's ignoring checkdowns. He wants to score every play, and he can't get more than 100 yards in a game. It seems like sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously, you need to check the ball down, and he just refuses. So until he decides to play actual football and not be a diva out there, dead last in his class. The Bears can't take the bullet for this one this time. It's not the Bears' fault. He's playing like ass.
Okay. Everybody agree with this order?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Number 1 QB is Drake May.
He's like, I said him he should play, so I'm going to be all the way right.
Bo Nix. Number 3 quarterback, Jaden Daniels. And I'm speaking to Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels probably has the better. Matter of fact, let me be real. Bo Nix probably has the better team, but we probably didn't see that the season was starting because we knew how we seen what Denver was the year before. And then I'm gonna go the injuries. I'm gonna go Penix. Penix is still hurting my eyes. And
He played this week. He did good.
Oh, Penix played.
He played garbage time, but he was throwing dots out there.
Okay.
Went 2 for 4.
He threw garbage time.
Hey, what did you not watch the game this week?
Yeah, you already watched that, man. Yeah.
I put Richardson as one of my QBs who played well this year. Don't do that to my Florida Gator. You're crazy.
I got one more for you, Dale.
Did Alex Pierce do anything?
Your man Justin Herbert, baby. Your man Johnny Herbert, baby.
Who was that was shitting on Herbert during the recently?
Dale. All day.
Dale does nothing but shit on Herbert.
That wasn't a rhetorical question, but
Dale has quarterback issues.
I do.
You know why? Because he roots for an organization that's only had one good one in I don't know how many years.
In the entire franchise's history. In the entire you had it. You just didn't
at least we're not the Bears.
One.
At least we're not the Bears.
That's valid.
The Bears can't find
they are terrible.
They're like the only one with the worst quarterback situation.
I mean, Justin Herbert said, "Okay, Big Joey's coming to town. I got you, Dale. I got you."
The Bears like franchise best quarterback was a guy who probably shouldn't have been throwing, McMahon.
I ain't never seen I ain't never seen
Cutler had a run, but
I ain't never seen a little bit of color on the Bears at the QB spot before Justin Fields and Caleb Williams. Be real with you.
Yeah.
I always got Chicago.
And they're not helping the struggle because
They got
most
the light
notable
skinned brothers
quarterback
now. They
that
need
I
to go
remember
dark. Hold on, they need to go Shador. This is what the Bears need to do. The Bears need to just go bad for the rest of the season and go get Shador. Go get a dark skinned QB that can go to work. You know what I'm saying? Go get Shador.
You can't.
Go get
You can't do
Shador.
that. Because Shador's ceiling's high, but his floor is Geno Smith, and he could very well get there.
Don't do him like that, Will.
I think
what's wrong with that, though?
Be cerebral, dog.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that?
From a ceiling to a floor. If it's floor Geno Smith, I'm drafting that dude number 1.
That's fair.
7 times a week.
Hopefully you don't get
considering what you got on the center right now. I get it.
No, I'm honestly like when you drafted a quarterback is terrible. Like the odds of the quarterback hitting.
You get it wrong, it set you up for years. You get it wrong.
Ain't Chicago in the mix to build a new stadium soon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, then dark-skinned brothers come through to Chicago, baby. It's gonna be warm as shit.
Black people ain't good code in Chicago.
Two.
Never. Hold on, Anthony. That's my point. Never. They are always funny when it comes to QBs. I ain't never seen a black brother in Chicago.
Not even in Chicago, just none.
You can erase the word black and just put quarterback.
It's
okay.
That's why they might just need somebody from O Block to run the QB position over there. Listen here.
You know the most notable quarterback that I know from Chicago, from my growing up time, since I'm a lot younger than you, Kyle Orton.
Kyle Orton.
Black. Also notoriously not black.
No, I'm not saying he was, though. I'm just saying that's the only quarterback that I can remember in Bears history that did anything.
What about Rexy? What about Sexy Rexy?
I was about to say Sexy Rexy won a wheel, guys.
Sexy Rexy, that's a Gator.
Yeah.
What's the guy that went and got blown out by Peyton Manning?
Yeah, he's bad. He's not good.
He just yeah, that's crazy, dog.
That was always the best point in the Brady Manning battle before he got the one with the Broncos. We were like, yo, you're as a Brady fan, we were like, your only ring is against Rex Grossman, bro. What are we doing? It's terrible. But he got another one. Fuck him.
Yep.
Big ass head.
And then Peyton got cred because he beat Cam Newton.
Yeah, that was a good win. That was a great team.
Hey, I didn't say it wasn't. Cam Newton was a dog that year, MVP.
He was a dog right up until that fumble. Then never again.
Now he look like Auntie Cam now.
It really
did. He do look like Auntie Cam now.
That play turned him to Auntie Cam, dog.
It did.
It really did. That game went downhill when that happened. Like
next time we saw him, he was skipping passes.
My man did the Caleb Williams and went to his mom, crying and shit.
Yep. Talked about that.
And that's when the red flag was born.
Superman, baby. That's my dog, though. Shout out to Cam.
Yeah, I loved watching him before the fumble. He was amazing.
So, before we get to our power rankings,
Florida's biggest flub.
Let's talk about this topic here.
Yes, Jake, I heard you.
Are there more good quarterbacks or head coaches in the NFL right now? I want you guys to sure to think about the tandems, right? Like Belichick, Brady. I'm active. I mean, okay, but those are good ones. But then think about examples that are not good quarterback or good coach. You know what I'm saying? So as an example where there's one and not the other.
For me, this is a very
none.
For me, this is pretty easy answer. It's definitely more quarterbacks. Because if there were more coaches, there would be even more good quarterbacks. That's how they get good. He said Browns easy. What? I don't know. Oh yeah, Browns. Yeah, their quarterback and their coach sucks. That's one of the rare. I don't even know how y'all trying to win games. But I would say, look. So I'm gonna say 3 names, and y'all gonna notice something. Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan. Who's the third one? Let's just go Slovic for this time. Oh no, Shanahan. I said Shanahan, McVay. We'll just stick with those 2 because I can't think of the third one. When you think of those, huh?
Harbaugh, Baltimore.
That's definitely. Yeah. but he's not as. I feel like he's not as known. You know him because you're way into this.
Sirianni.
I feel like most people don't know who that is. So those two quarterbacks those two coaches I named, we know when we hear those names, we think quarterback coach. Those are great coaches for quarterback. Oh, Sean Payton was the other one. So these are coaches that we know for sure. If you place them with a quarterback, that quarterback is going to either play way better or like get to an elite level. But there's only like four or five of them in total in terms of guys who can work with quarterbacks like that. Now, if we talk about coaches in general, yeah, there's a bunch of great defensive coaches, but we've seen what great defensive coaches do with quarterbacks, and it's not good for the most part. The only one that I've seen recently who's like a truly defensive coach and got a quarterback to excel even more was in Detroit, but it's not really the head coach that's doing that.
Can I rebut that a little bit?
Ben Johnson, go ahead.
You're talking about head coaches that did more with a quarterback that wasn't so good, right?
I guess, sort of.
Vrabel with Tannehill.
What is? I don't. So you're saying he did good in the quarterback, right? So was your goal to?
Vrabel was a defensive.
Was
coach.
your goal? I know. Was your goal to find the only exception to the rule? Like, because
no.
not often that happens.
No, I was agreeing with you, saying that there's very few.
Yeah, right. It's not a lot. Honestly, Brady and Belichick are obviously the most prolific, but there's not a lot of great like coaches who can work with quarterbacks, and there's plenty of talent at quarterback. Like the top five, if we name the top five, all of them are basically elite right now. That's not always the case. Like the top five quarterbacks are elite. The next five are on the doorstep of elite. They're playing so well.
And that's where I'm gonna go coaches over. That's where I'm gonna go coaches over QBs. Because like you just said, 5 QBs you take in, and then you mentioned they were earlier, middle of the pack guys. It's a lot of middle of the pack guys in this league. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of coaches, and it's based on situation for player and coach, but at the same time, there's tons of great coaches. You just may end up in a situation where you got an elite guy in the turn, maybe, or you may have somebody that you can kind of dwell with, but at a time, they're going to let your ass go. I would go to coach over the player, ultimately, because we don't have too many smart QBs in this league anymore. Like, everybody is either grown incorrectly, they're out of college too early, they peaked too early, you know, or you just got a that guy that, you know,
played too early, which is your go-to. Or
that's what I'm like, are my ears deceiving me?
No, I heard it.
It's a chicken and an egg situation.
There's some guys that may play too early, but there's some guys I feel like should get that chance ASAP. If you're the number one pick, you playing ASAP. Care about that. You playing ASAP.
What, in my opinion, I think quarterbacks in the league right now are universally smarter than they've ever been. Now, the bottom, maybe not. Maybe the bottom, maybe not. But like, we call Derek Carr and Geno Smith middle of the road quarterbacks, right? Solid IQ quarterbacks, though, not dumb quarterbacks. And I just think in general, the guys come more ready now because the league is running what they run in college a lot more.
Actually, since high school.
Yes, shit, you're right. The spread.
Yeah, the 7-on-7 stuff.
Bro, we watched Duncanville, and you can't really tell the difference between them and a college team. Like the way they run their system, the way they should play it. So, like I said, in my opinion, I think there's so much talent at QB. Now, to Toop's point, I will say this: there just is more coaches than just quarter, because we're talking about one position. So for starting quarterback, there's only 32 of them motherfuckers, right? Right. But for coaches, there's the head coach and the OC. That I'm not going to count DCs in this conversation.
Yeah, but I mean, you're looking at the head coach guy right now, right? Like
that's what I thought we were doing. Just head coaches versus.
You're talking about Mahomes and Andy Reid. You know, like that's a good quarterback combo and coach combo.
But we're talking about that. Then how many times we go on this show and talk about this QB is ass? All right, Jalen Hurts, he's ass. He's not good enough. Dak Prescott, He's not good enough. We talk about so many QBs that we say are not good enough. We only talk about 1 to 3. That's that guy right there. That guy right there. Shout out to them coaches that are coaching him. Because like you said, you got a Harbaugh, Andy Reid. We ain't gonna say nothing about McDermott. That's when it kind of goes to a QB situation because it's Josh Allen. And then you can go down the list with that. So
let's collectively just name the top 10 quarterbacks. We got Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, Herbert,
Lamar.
Help me out.
Jackson.
That's 5. Stafford. Stafford, that's 6.
Stafford, Goff.
That's 7 actually. Goff.
Are you willing to throw Jordan Love in there?
No.
You love.
He's on the. He's one of them cusp. He's on his way, but not yet. He loves throwing picks. It's nuts.
Stroud.
Purdy. Stroud
regressed this year.
Yeah, because Diggs is on his team. Fucking hate Diggs.
Hey, you gotta take it for the whole meal.
But they're also still winning, and he I don't. To be fair, let's be fair, Coach. He regressed. He regressed from a level he shouldn't have been at. How about that?
All right, so okay. If we're not gonna put those guys in, we're gonna keep are we gonna keep like a Dakachusis in there? Or are we gonna replace him with like a Tua or something?
No, I'm just saying. So I've already gotten to 10 quarterbacks, and we could probably name a few more who are really good. Now do the coaches. Head coaches.
Andy Reid, Sean McVay, John Harbaugh, Kyle Shanahan, Dan Campbell, Mike Tomlin, Jim Harbaugh, Matt LaFleur, Kevin O'Connell this year.
I'm not rocking with LaFleur.
Really?
He's good, but I don't know.
Are you not?
He's from that
now,
tree, though.
in-game decisions, yeah. In-game decisions, yeah.
That's coaching, though.
Okay,
but
I wouldn't throw McDaniel in there then.
No, hell no. He had nowhere near this conversation. Talk about head coaches who are good.
I'm liking what I don't know his name, but I'm liking what Arizona's head coach is doing. But I don't know if I'm willing to put him on the top 10.
Too early.
That's too early.
Exactly.
Jonathan Gannon.
Yeah.
Sean Payton, I would slide in there. D'Amico Ryans. Even Dan Quinn.
Oh, my man Jim Harbaugh, no. Shout out my man Jim, no.
Harbaugh got in there.
I did.
Both Harbaughs got in there.
Yeah. I named both of them. That's like 14, 15 coaches right there.
Well, no, I counted. It was 11. That's what we trying to do. But look, all right, yeah. I think it's closer than I thought. But I also didn't keep going. I stopped.
Okay.
So who had the best QBs and coaches NFL?
Like the combo of Shanahan and Purdy.
QBs is the AFC.
To me, that combo is easier to achieve than getting the combo of Mahomes and Reed.
Yeah, one guy was the last pick of the
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
because,
easier to achieve?
of course, because
A
Andy
middle
Reid
role
and Mahomes
quarterback
go on trees.
with a good coach.
No, he's right with that comment. I feel like because you can't just pluck Andy Reid, and you definitely can't just pluck Pat Mahomes. We just we did a whole draft show almost surrounded around the first fucking pick being like Mahomes. This guy can't get over 100 yards. I don't know. I did think it would be overwhelmingly with the quarterbacks. It is closer than I expected, but I would still say quarterback. Coaches is just rare for me. And honestly, all them coaches named.
Better coaches.
Let me add another level to it for you.
Tomlin's been mediocre for the last 8 years.
The NFC got the better coaches, dog. AFC got the better quarterback.
Can we do the worst 5? I'm just kidding.
Let me throw another level inside of the equation for you, though.
Cool.
How many backup quarterbacks that are out there that should be starting?
There's a handful.
Versus how many coordinators are ready to be head coaches now, based on their work.
well, we know some guys who are going to be head coaches based on their work. Doesn't mean they're ready. We don't know. That's the problem with head coaching. You go from calling the plays to suddenly calling the plays and everything else with them offensive guys. It's not easy to do. But
we're going off. But we're primarily going off of the eye test right now.
Okay.
And
Ben
I'll probably say it's Ben Johnson, Slowick, Aaron Glenn.
Yep.
And
here's the other thing. Go ahead.
But I can't think of any just backup quarterbacks right now, other than Penix, probably, that I say should be getting some starting run right now.
And Drake was a backup until he wasn't.
True.
Whoever's the backup in New York right now for the Jets should get an opportunity.
Ain't gonna help.
Who is the backup there?
Well, we gonna check right now who the Jets backup is.
They got rid of White, correct? Where did he go?
Yeah, I think he in Miami. I think
he was. I don't know if he's there anymore. Is he still there?
He is. He got hurt his first. No, does he know? Right. I don't think.
Yeah. I think he died early in the season. We never saw him.
Tuke is Jordan Travis from FSU.
No, it's Tyrod Taylor.
Oh
wow.
Jordan Travis is the future.
Jordan Travis from FSU is the guy that they picked up in the draft. Yeah.
He's an absolute dog.
Yeah, that's right.
He's an absolute dog until he destroyed his ankle.
Yeah. I don't know if he's an NFL quarterback, though. We'll see. Your camera just been doing stuff.
They better hope he is.
No, my man coaching.
Why your camera just...
Man, I don't know what's going on with my camera, man.
It's turning on its own. Does that thing follow you around the room? That's scary as shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that when I was there.
We need some Viagra.
Need the blue pill from a camera.
Blue Chew. Sponsored by Blue Chew.
That's what it is, man. All right.
That's a fun debate. It's closer than I thought. You got it too.
Yeah.
It's closer than I thought.
Yeah, it's very interesting. And so that kind of gives you a picture of what it's like to be a GM, having to make these kind of decisions and decide what path you're going to take, with these things, man. Because look, you only can get what's out there.
Speaking of good coaches, little bit of rumor mill going on.
Okay.
Rumor has it that the Jaguars are prepared to offer one hoodie Bill Belichick a lot of money in this offseason.
Okay.
I would be fascinated. I would be fascinated to see how that works out, because he would take that talent on that defense and make them really good, and then he would put somebody in place to make Trevor not be Daniel Jones.
So you're talking about the wholesale changes, front office, all that stuff.
Yeah, probably, because you bring Bill in, he's got to call shots.
Collins got money.
Although he did say when he was desperately, sadly waiting for the phone to ring that he would relinquish the GM part. He did say that.
Okay.
Bill's gonna go down there and make Mac Jones work.
That'd be if he went down there.
That's the ultimate finger.
If he went down there and rocked with Mac over Trevor and got Mac to be good, there'd be no question who the greatest coach of all time in anything is.
It'd be hilarious. Like Coach just said, it would be the ultimate middle finger.
I would enjoy it so much, honestly. As just an anarchist, I would love it.
We love Mac Jones. Mac Jones is great.
Mac Jones sucks.
Yeah, he does. I can't believe his game is close.
Hey,
too damn close.
Let's go, Dallas. Pull the upset, baby.
Y'all watch it. Y'all just watching Travis slip away, huh?
Well, the team we're talking about, the reason why they slipping away. Fucking Jaguars, man.
Cooper Rush, 15 for 27, 172 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. I mean, that's better than Caleb's done anything this year.
That's a Cooper type night.
In the sack just now.
Yo, they call him Cooper Cush on the Pat McAfee show.
All right, let's do our power rankings for the week.
Go power rankings.
I'm going to start off with Baltimore at number 5. That's right. Baltimore is number 5. Number 4, Pittsburgh Steelers. Number 3, Yep, Buffalo Bills. Number 2, Kansas City Chiefs. I understand.
How?
If they played a 5-game series in my backyard right now, Kansas City will beat them more times than they beat them. That's how it works.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Well, the last
Can't wait for these 5-game series to see how it works.
Well, 5-game series in my backyard.
The last 2 times that Buffalo has defeated Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes has went home with a shiny gold ring in that same season. So let's hope that for the Bills,
that happens every year. So that's
not only a motivated win, but it's a win that can turn up in the postseason as well. If they do play each other again, Josh Allen can get the bet on Mahomes again. Shout out to him.
Okay. So what's
May I go
your
second?
Yes, you
power
can.
rankings?
Go ahead, sir.
Okay, cool. I will go second then. At number 5, I've got
He narrates everything.
I've got Schittsburg. After beating the Ravens, that was pretty immaculate. Even their kicker's amazing. I like Boswell.
Unbelievably kicking in Heinz Field like that, by the way.
Really?
The worst place to kick in football.
Number 4, I've got Philly. Saquon Barkley is having an MVP type season, honestly. I'll go 3, Buffalo. I know this is going to sound crazy because they just beat them, though, but Buffalo at 3.
Oh, crazier than Dale just sounded.
Right. Kansas City at 2. And now, because Kansas City has an L and how dominant the Lions have been, the Lions are number 1.
Jake learned.
We're probably going to all have the same 5 teams, just different orders. So,
Jake
yes,
learned
5
something when I talk.
Is that what happens?
Like you will.
Is that what happens? Did he learn?
He learned.
Did he?
I mean, I'm not on his backdrop anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't mean much. It doesn't take much to get up there, honestly.
Who's next on the
coach is the only one not up there?
Good coach.
For me, I got 5 Ravens, 4 Steelers, 3 Chiefs, Bills 2, and the Lions number 1. As they are just smoking teams when they face them. The whole lot, yeah. So, that's how a real 5 looks.
The Lions are being completely relentless. It's kind of gross.
They're pounding guys. So I don't think we ever thought like what coaches, what's his name? I always forget his name. McD, whatever his name is. Lions
Daniels?
coach. Lions coach. Sorry. Campbell's. It's a rough weekend for me.
Just take a soup.
Yeah. I think when we saw how Campbell was affecting the team, all we ever considered was this team's going to be smash mouth. I don't think we ever thought what would happen when that guy gets in a Ferrari, because that's what he has right now. That offense is crazy, and he's a nut. So they just keep scoring. They don't give a shit.
It's a Ferrari with the dump truck mentality. It is running over shit.
Yeah, it's a Ferrari with a crash bar. Like, he's ready to go. So yeah, it's scary. What he's doing. It's like a Ferrari in that movie, Death Proof. Like how they shoot the cars up. Honestly,
man, I credit Coach O with his ascension, because
you would
every head coach that got hired was always like some coordinator guy. Coordinator this, coordinator that. And they never looked at a guy who was just a position coach, who was a leader of men. And to be a head coach, you always want the smart guy. And that's exactly what Dan Campbell is. And that's what Coach O was. Just he didn't know X's and O's kind of thing or whatever. Just
right. No, it's dope though. You can only have like one of those, like 1 out of a million. Like every coach is like, you're not gonna go out here. People are gonna say, I need a Dan Campbell type coach. But you can't teach the mental he has. You just said that. Like coaching, like he may not have that all, but in terms of getting these players' attention and getting what he wants out of them, he is doing the thing, man. The villain's on twice.
Why is he his wife? We have enough with the one.
Well, no, my whatever one's not talking, get him out of here, because someone called me and it fucked everything up. Real quick, Will, to go along with your point, they're doing all that crazy offense without Laporta too. By the way, he hasn't played in like a month.
No, Laporta didn't. The first week he didn't play.
He played last week.
The week
before.
I thought he's been dealing with an injury for a while.
AC joint. He was chilling this week.
Yeah,
They can let him
he caught it the winning touchdown the week before.
Yeah, last week he was
Okay.
open the entire game.
My bad.
The
I thought he's
whole
been out
game.
for a couple weeks.
No, he's bad. But
He's out for
still,
a couple
he
weeks
didn't
right
play.
now. Yeah, currently.
But still, they
He's
just
not-
hung 52 without him. So your point still
Right.
stands in terms of that week. So
Yeah. Okay. 2. You got a
my 5.
power?
Number 5, I'm gonna go Pittsburgh. Number 4, I'm gonna go Philly. Number 3, I'm gonna go Kansas City. Number 2, Buffalo.
he gets it.
Number 1, Detroit. I'm not putting Baltimore in there. Baltimore has lost too many games where they're like they lose to the Browns. I mean, you lost the division games and all that stuff, but for the team that you are, you shouldn't lose to the Browns or to the Steelers. And you've done that. And the 7-4 record kind of boggles me because it kind of, when you do lose, Lamar goes back to his old ways, goes back to the ways that we are used to seeing Lamar do. And this is why we possibly say he may not win one. So I got to take the Baltimore Ravens out of my top 5.
They lost games against guys who hit them in the mouth, which is not like the Ravens. They're usually doing the hitting.
Right. Yes.
Come on,
now
Coach. I know.
They're their own Ferrari now. And
Come on, Coach. I know you want to throw the Eagles in there. Be the one to throw the Eagles in there with me.
well, Toot did too.
I threw the Eagles in there.
I didn't throw the Eagles in because I don't believe in Hurts, and I think at any moment he can just be Hurts again.
I threw the Eagles in there because we know it's the Lions.
They good.
Stop being
But we
butthurt.
have to have a team. We have to start thinking about right now. We have to start thinking about right now of teams that are gonna compete against the Lions because they're gonna have to play somebody to get there. And ultimately, the only team I can kind of see right now is Philly. The only team I can see is Philly, and they're playing good. So I gotta pick them in the ring. Got it.
Me and Coach were watching, I forget something, but we saw an interview with, oh no, it was when they went to the locker room of the Lions, not this week, but last week. And they gave Aaron Glenn a game ball. And he just grabbed the ball, and all he said was, I fucking love this team. I don't think he's going to leave. I think he loves being there, and I think that's what Campbell does. He's infectious. Like, his energy, people want to play. So, yeah, you're right. That whole coaching staff should go, but he's going to do it. Ben Johnson, I don't know if he's going to be able to save, though, because that guy, they're going to hand him the keys.
He's going to be able to pick where he wants to go.
Yeah, they're going to hand him the keys to an entire franchise. Like,
And so with that point, how long are you going to be able to pick your destination? Because that window is a short window. Like, players' contracts come up, players get hurt, and so your offense don't look as good when your great players are not there. And
the thing,
so you can risk it and have another season. And Jared Goff
is that an excuse though?
It's real deal. It's what it is.
No, it ain't. Mike McCarthy is trash. If half his team is out.
I'm saying if you're hoping to obtain the job, be able to name what position you want, like you gotta strike when the iron's hot.
That's why I think Glenn's gonna be in New Orleans next.
Possible.
Hey, we gotta think about it right now. How many black coaches gonna go for jobs next year? Aaron Glenn probably gonna get one or get interviewed for a few. You know how that goes.
Yeah, definitely interviews.
Yeah. He'll end up getting hired because you know they gotta hire one a year. You know, hey, we know the rules now. And Glenn gonna end up getting one, and he may not want one, but he's gonna have to end up
he'll get plenty of offers. I don't know if he'll leave this year though. I think he might just stay, but I could be wrong. But that's just a prediction because I think he really loves being there. I think that
somebody,
is fun.
You know what's crazy? What I got from that conference when somebody says that, like, I love you so much, like I believe what he's saying. But something's telling me.
Look, the number money talks, bullshit walks. I get it. Money talks. So if somebody,
I agree with everything he's saying. But I just feel like they're gonna force that man to go get a job.
You need to trademark that.
Some people are forced, like you said. Well, some people are forced to go get jobs. There's some people that probably want to stay coordinators forever. But you know, at some point, you got.
Jake, you said I should trademark what? Money talk, bullshit walks.
Yes, sir. Put it on a shirt.
Yes, if I was in 1878 when that originated, sure. That's an old ass phrase.
Oh man, get a taco, dog. Wow.
Get a taco. I thought you get a taco. I was like, yes, please. But you said taco.
So,
unfortunately.
Brandon Aubrey, come on, field goal. I'm only
Also,
down by
Nico
a point.
Collins is a top 5 receiver, and I'm tired of not hearing him listed like that.
Who?
Nico Collins, top 5 receiver.
You can take CD's
Yeah,
place.
he's all right. He's all right.
You can take
He's
CD's
all right.
place.
Yeah, he's a beast, man.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't no Alec Pierce.
He's better. I love Pierce, though. I love Pierce.
So do
Nico,
I.
Nico's
That's why
with
I
the
say dumb
Bengals
shit
thought
like
T.
that.
Higgins was.
I mean, Higgins is good, bro. He just always hurt.
Always hurt.
My God, bro.
Yeah. Hey, it's not easy. It's not easy to move 6'4", 220 at those speeds. You're gonna get hurt.
It's not easy being cheesy.
You gotta take care of your body, yoga, whatever.
Hey yo,
Yeah.
hey yo, how
Whatever it
long
is.
to the Bengals head coach on the hot seat?
Oh, he's on it now. It's hot as fuck.
Oh, well, hold on.
That was another example I wanted to kind of talk about with the quarterback head coach situation, because the thought is he's not that great of a coach, but Burrow is a good quarterback.
We need to take a timeout on this real quick, though. He's not in the hot seat. No Bengals coach is ever in the hot seat. Marvin Lewis stuck around for years. Mike Brown.
It's true.
I forgot about Marv. He's right. They are loyal to a fault.
They hold on to everything.
No. This may be the prime difference here.
No,
The prime difference here is that Burrow, they ain't never had a QB in franchise history like Burrow.
What? Carson Palmer.
Yeah.
No,
They had Carl Palmer. They had Boomer Esiason. They had
Kenny
guys.
O'Brien.
It's Chicago has been a wasteland for quarterbacks.
Yeah. Bengals have had some QBs.
I'm not disrespecting the QBs they had before. We all know what they were. I'm talking about in terms of the stature, the money, this when we place Joe Burrow.
You got to take the money out of it, though, at different times.
We place Carson Palmer there. We didn't place Andy Dalton there. We're placing Burrow in a very great category. He deserves that. And
I would say Burrow's the best they've had, yes.
He's over the coach for sure. Over the coach. When he makes the move, fire the coach, I want a new coach. He can do that right now if we wanted to.
Yeah, he could.
You know, coach has got good merit with this, really. If you look at the Bengals' last 6 quarterbacks, there's only one trash quarterback in that list.
Achilles Smith?
Achilles Smith.
Yes.
Why gotta be the brother, man?
Hey, I secretly think that was a callback to Tu's brother quarterback situation, and Jake was like, "Oh yeah, Achilles Smith."
Oh no. This is why. No. This is the effect. This is why certain cities don't go after the dark skinned guys. Achilles Smith. Jamarcus Russell.
What? You say he set us back? You saying he set us back some years? Is that what you saying?
Jamarcus Russell. But then, hey, some teams may need that dark-skinned brother.
Jamarcus.
Some guys, some teams might need that dark-skinned brother to overcome the bad times they're having now. But not the
Jamarcus Russell. Jamarcus Russell, aka the Dale of quarterbacks.
Just so happen to be an LSU Tiger.
That was clutch, Will.
How much money?
The guy that didn't watch film.
I need juice.
Jamarcus Russell giving a donation to LSU nowadays.
Oh, you know what? That just made me realize we should be nicer to Dale, man. He doesn't really know what quarterbacks are like. He's a Jamarcus Russell fan and shit. Like,
Will sucks.
Let's get it. I want it back too. It's mine.
Word. Love you.
You guys are terrible.
I didn't do anything.
Coach, did you do a top 5 power rankings?
No, I don't think so. We got to be as cutting up.
2010 Texans.
Foolishness, man.
Okay, for me,
got a chance for
my top 5. Let me see. I got Pittsburgh number 5 over the Ravens. I got Philly number 4. Kansas City 3, Buffalo 2, and Detroit 1.
Okay.
Oh, who's that? Who's number 86, Shoemaker.
He's another trash ass Michigan player.
I like what you said there. You guys know how to draft trash Michigan players.
Everyone start talking about
Yes, we
Michigan
do.
like that. Because the last game of the season, they gonna let y'all know why they ain't trash. And they beat Ohio State's ass.
I never let you let down the Taco Charlton freaking pick. But is Mozzie Smith from Michigan too?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh my God, it just gets worse.
Yep. The only Michigan pick that we got on the roster who's worked is Jordan Lewis.
Mm-hmm. I like to stay away from certain schools too.
That guy is short.
That's Deuce. Deuce Long. That's Daddy's.
That's about how tall he is. A deuce.
Yeah. He's like 5'4".
Was that the dude who had a dad on the staff?
Yeah.
Oh, the little guy. Yeah. Midget.
Sad thing about it, if that dude was 5'9", he'd been a first round pick.
Yeah, midget Mac. Too small.
He would have been the muscle or what's his name? The muscle hamster, Doug Martin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Dougie.
Yeah.
Dougie.
Look at my boy Cooper Rush throwing them bangers.
Hey man, he threw a dot.
My man Shoemaker about to be a fantasy waiver pickup.
That wasn't even Shoemaker. I don't know who 89
I'm watching.
is.
I'm probably ahead. I'm probably
Sean
behind.
Ford, he's a rookie from Minnesota.
I'm probably behind you.
Michigan.
Yeah, I'm still got 20-10. Texans in the lead here. Dallas Cowboys.
How did he drop that CD Lamb?
It's about 5 minutes left in the third quarter.
He has about 2 of those a game, and he just smiles.
The slug's full. Yeah, so.
He just smiles. That's what he does.
Well, that should wrap up the show here for week 11.
Oh my God, you're right.
You guys got any final comments, shout outs, or whatever? Let's start with Jake.
Yeah, I just came here to say Will sucks.
Fair enough.
I agree. So
Jamarcus Russell agrees.
Everybody this week.
Deep ball.
Dale went 1-0.
He almost threw a pick.
Me and Coach about to go 0-1 for the week. Will's 0-1 for the week, and Jake unfortunately is 0-2 for the week.
What?
That went over your head. Right?
It did. I missed all of that one.
Dale this week 1-0. Will 0-1. Me and Coach about to be 0-1, and Jake is 0-2. Jake got 2 teams. Jake got 2 favorite teams, Pats and Bengals. They both lose.
Yeah.
Jake,
I did forgot to mention the pick'em here.
Yeah, I didn't pick no teams this week, dog. So I probably fell last.
Oh, 2. All right. So who's Crime Day Curtain again? Is that one of you guys?
No.
Who's who?
Crime Day Curtain.
Yeah, I thought it was one of y'all. Okay.
Some queerdo.
All right. Barbecue care package though. That's you, Coach.
That's
right?
Amazing name though. Barbecue care packages. That's
all right. Number 6. All right. I am number 9 right now with 74.
And I'm number 11.
13. Ew.
Okay. Number 11 and number 13.
Oh my God. I fucking dropped out of the top 10.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, me too.
It was
I thought
terrible.
I was having it. Oh, this is the NFL pick'em?
Yes.
Yeah, I was never like that high on this one. The college one is where I'm fucking doing work.
Oh,
Boy,
yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
CD
we'll talk
Lamb,
about the
thank you
college
for
one
getting him out
Wednesday.
of field goal range, you fucking bum.
So,
Kaimi Fairbairn, keep scoring, please.
all right. Well, you got any shout outs, final thoughts, or whatever?
Shout out to you fellas, and thank you, Jamarcus Russell, for showing up for the show. Appreciate you.
We got to do another QB tier. Will get that ready for next week.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Yeah. QB
I'll just
tier,
be right
Will.
again. I'll just be right again.
It's fine. It's fine. Let's talk about it.
I'm just letting y'all know I'm only moving Aaron Rodgers down to 10.
No, you just fucking shit on the Jets for like 5 minutes earlier. What do you mean?
Only moved him down a 10.
You took a shit on his head earlier. The whole team. You said they're so garbage.
No. But you got to remember, when I talk about Aaron, I'm talking about longevity, baby. That's the thing he got over a lot of these.
Yeah, you keep talking about shit that got nothing to do with it right now. He's a bum right now.
I am going. Aaron Rodgers
hey.
on my list is the only exception. Longevity goes with it. Everybody else,
Aaron Rodgers
hold
need to go back the fuck into whatever dark hole he was in before he came out for the season and just stay there.
That man just drilled a 64-yard field goal, and of course there's a flag on the play. I'm about to lose fantasy because of this shit. I'm so fucking mad.
Never bet on the Cowboys, buddy.
You don't deserve to win your fantasy game because you're not a fan. You're only a fan of the player. If you was a fan of the team, you would have got that field goal to go.
I don't want him to lose.
We're not going to
What are they
support
calling
anybody
this on?
that's not a fan of our team.
You're a fan of the team, and it didn't go. That didn't check out.
No. I'm not rooting for them.
I think it's against Houston.
I'm not voting for him to hit the field goal.
Ooh.
Jake wants him to only hit the field goal so he can win his game. He don't support. He don't want him to hit the field goal for the Dallas Cowboys to win.
This Barnett dude just slapped someone in the helmet and gave the Cowboys a first down.
Oh, wow.
They said it's a 15-yard penalty automatically.
Yeah, personal foul. Yeah.
He slapped the fuck out of him.
D'Amico Ryan is about to flame his ass.
I ain't never seen nothing like that before, Coach.
Is that Barnett from the Eagles?
That is.
Oh, okay.
They're showing great football families. The Mannings, the Watts, and then they got fucking.
Hey, now Cooper Rush. Don't throw a pick.
Hold on, that's a good name right there. The Mannings, the Watts, with this elite in the NFL, man.
Damn. That's a hell of a slap.
I know, right?
I haven't seen it.
That's the kind of slap your mama hits you with when you back talk.
Yeah.
I don't know how you.
That's the one she gives right outside the store. Don't ask for shit in the store.
Mm-hmm. Told you about that shit only in public.
And then told
How
her
did you
just
miss
had a
the
nice
block
little
though?
pass.
Stingley's nice, bro.
Man, they just stop hanging around. Shit.
No, I just need a field goal.
Yo, passionate coach turns into Dave Chappelle. I love it.
Go. Now, all right, you're in the red zone. Go 3 and out. Go 3 and out. Oh, he fumbled. No.
Who fumbled?
The slap was better than the Tyson versus Paul. Yeah, for sure.
100%.
100%.
That's great. Best slap in the stadium that weekend.
Chop up tomorrow night. We'll be talking a little bit about that that snoozer between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. We'll talk about that.
Bobby, it helps that you got to actually see it and it wasn't buffering.
No,
maybe that's why it looked like a better slap.
Even Coach's little trick, it didn't work for me until like the 4th round of the fight.
And I was no help.
It didn't matter if you got a good link, it was gonna buffer anyway.
Yeah, it didn't matter. Yeah.
Oh my God, he almost threw a pick again.
Yeah,
Bro,
it wouldn't even matter.
Also, if Sean Sleva is listening somewhere, I apologize, sir. During the fight today, he's like, yo, I can't even watch. I'm like, you need a link? And then fucking disappeared on him. I never gave him the link. I just because I was
a troll right there.
Hey, I'm gonna be real. I fell asleep. I didn't even watch the fight because the other 2 fights before that was so dope. I already knew
it was good. It was good.
Serrano got robbed. She definitely won that fight.
Yes.
Definitely whooped that girl's ass. For the second time, she got robbed against her.
She didn't get robbed.
No, she got robbed.
I think the judges called it very good.
No.
And he went out of bounds.
You know what the judges didn't do? Read their cards because she was up in punches landed by like 120.
Yeah. I figured she was getting robbed throughout the fight until they took points off Katie. Once they took points off Katie, I definitely thought that Serrano was going to win the fight.
So she basically dominated. She dominated most of the fight, and then the other chick got a point taken off, and she still won by.
Take the points, you idiots!
At best, it should have been split decision. At best,
right? Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
She did that the whole time.
It should not have been like
she was doing that shit the whole fight too. That was the crazy thing. She was fighting dirty the whole fight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I can't.
Yeah, headbutting and shit. Yeah, she's close.
Yep.
And they didn't get the first down, did they?
They didn't. No, they didn't. Oh my God, there's a flag on the play. Please tell me it's roughing the passer or something.
Yo, oh my God. Yo, you see Cooper Rush bounce that ball like it was a basketball? What is he doing?
Oh,
get him off the field. Wasn't DeVito supposed to start tonight? Oh, wait, wrong team. Y'all need him, though.
Oh, you know why? You know why they started DeVito over Drew Lock?
Oh, yeah. I forgot to
because
Locke
got hurt and didn't play in the preseason, so DeVito knows the system better, allegedly.
No, basically, it's incentive reasons. They don't want to pay Drew.
Oh, that's the secret to it, huh? They don't want to pay who?
They don't want to pay Drew Lock.
He had playing incentive. Yeah, that makes sense for him.
Because you all know how we felt about it. Like Drew Lock was
grimy.
Receivers, more active, we feel. And
that's grimy.
Well, that hurts you with trying to get free agents.
It does.
Players know that
Giants,
stuff.
So like,
I mean, look.
I think they can get away with it because they're the big brother in New York, and it's in New York, and people should want to go there. But it's not happening, honestly.
Let's go, Dallas. Let's go, Dallas.
Why would you do this to yourself?
Go for it, baby.
No, I know it's bullshit. Fuck Dallas. I'm
All right, Coach.
fucking mad right now.
You want to do the roll call?
Man, shout out to my man, Daddy, Anthony.
Bobby.
Is that all we had in here tonight? Silence is on fire.
Oh yeah, shout out to my man Ant in the building, man. It's my guy.
Ant. That's all we had in there tonight. But we had some viewers, but comments were the loyals. Appreciate y'all, man. And shout out to you fellas. Hope you had a good weekend. Shout out to them damn Duncanville Panthers. On to the next round. We play Temple in Allen Friday night.
Let's go.
Shout out to them UT Longhorns. 2025 SEC champs, baby. We coming for it.
You heard?
I'm out. You heard?
You heard? Dog. I was watching Anthony Black's little brother. He played basketball over there, getting busy.
He played where?
At Duncanville.
Does he really?
Anthony Black brother, yeah. Killer.
Oh shit.
We just ball, man. We just ball, man. And shout out to LSU, man. Y'all need to get it together. Quit acting like y'all are broke, man. When Dale said, we can't get rid of them, y'all quit acting. When you said that, I heard Dave Chappelle in the background. We broke, nigga, we broke.
There we go.
Yo, his Dave Chappelle's on point. His Dave Chappelle is immaculate. It's what he goes through anyway, so.
Don't make me pull out the trees again, man.
Oh shit.
Oh wow, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Great show.
Shout out to y'all, fellas.
Yep. All right, man. So enjoy the rest of the Monday Night Football game.
No, lose.
We will see.
You lose.
You really just let it go on fourth down, dog. For real, dog. Not going
yes.
I got you, Bobby. We got you.
No, what you do is take the fucking points, and Mike McCarthy's too much of a fucking moron to do it.
We're tanking forever.
Yes.
It's sad.
Yep.
It hurts my heart. It hurts my heart so bad. Hold on.
Pay attention.
Before we leave here, hold on.
Wait, what?
I'm feeling a certain type of way now. I'm talking about Cowboys. I'm talking about Cowboys not winning tonight. Do you have an STWF shirt behind you right now?
I do.
I'm signing off, fellas. Y'all have a great night.
You heard? We here.
Oh.
Hold on. Dale, do you feel me, Dale? Dale.
Your uncle used to say the big brand.
I look like I'm putting no brand. I don't even have a shirt. Oh my God.
Yeah, he asked my size a long time ago.
I went to the source.
I was already there with the source.
Oh. Very first thing Will said when he got down there, where's my shirt?
It would have been funny, but the first thing I was like, where's lemonade? And then he popped up with a shirt at some point. And I was like, oh shit, let's go.
My Cowboys suck.
STWF TV. We here. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend.
Oh my God, how did you miss that sack?
Will, you spilled the beans. Ashley, I got it. I just get everybody address. I got y'all shirts, man.
Yeah!
All right.
Damn, y'all got me stitching live.
No, hold on.
Edit this out.
Will's a dirty motherfucker. You know why? Because he could have took my shirt and had you pay less shipping price.
Hey, no, Coach, tell him what happened.
Look at that.
I offered. Will said he would do it, but then I said, you know what? I want to make sure he gets it personally on time.
Now I feel like you made it seem like I wasn't reliable the way you told that story. How we get here? Nah, but to be fair, I'm 80 miles from you on a regular basis, too. It might as well still be in Texas if I had it. So he's just going to mail it to you.
There you go. Where do you get the shirts from, bro?
Send me your shirt size, Bobby.
Yeah, I know the guy.
I got you, Bobby.
There we go.
Bobby's size shirt is bad Saints fit.
All right, man. Let's wrap this thing up. Look, remember there are two teams in New York, and the one with the green, they really, really suck.
They suck.
But
really
so do
bad.
the Saints.
Cowboys suck. Until we
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.